I don't want to be.
It is? Okay. So we're back again.
Yes.
And this time we're looking at the questions that you asked us at
on the comment section on the previous video.
Yeah.
So we asked you guys to ask us anything, and we're just gonna go through that video's comment section and answer each and every one of you. We'll start with the first question. Is from Kaune Sitsiba. He says, do you guys have single gay friends? Like that. We have gay friends and some are single, yes.
A lot of them are single.
A lot. So if you want us to hook you up, hit us up and we'll hook you up. I'm kidding, I'm not a matchmaker.
Okay.
The second question is from Stay M.
Do you guys live together, or do you plan on doing so in the near future? We kind of live together, but not really.
Yeah, it's an informal thing. So yeah, we've been staying together since the beginning of this year. Reason being, I didn't want a place of my own when I can just live with Sia. It's a waste of money. So
in the near future, do we want to stay together?
Definitely, yeah. We've stayed together since almost the beginning of our relationship. Yeah, so it's not a big deal. So we are gonna stay together. We're gonna find a place of our own, and
stay there.
Okay, these are just comments. We're looking for questions. Another question is from Rich T.
How do your families feel about your relationships? Are you even up to them? You mean out to them? Okay.
Yeah, I think.
I am out to my family. Some of them are progressive, as in they're accepting, and some of them are still not necessarily accepting. They're still in murky waters. They're not really sure whether they should accept or they should deny. But the overall outlook is positive for me on my side.
And how do they feel about our relationship?
My aunt was my biggest supporter.
I loved your aunt. Your aunt was so accepting.
My aunt was my biggest supporter, but unfortunately she died last year. Passed off.
May she rest in peace.
And the rest of the family that I kind of
they're accepting. I know his cousins. They're very welcoming. I went to his place. To his house once. When was it? 2015. Yeah, and they welcomed me. I think it wasn't once. I went there once just for a visit, and I slept over there. And I went for the second time. It was during your aunt's funeral. I went there twice, and they are a really nice family, and they're accepting basically. Never met his father or mother, but I think those are the ones who are still, on my side. Also, my family, they're quite accepting at the moment, but it hasn't always been like this. They just recently, got comfortable, sort of with my relationship with Sia, because I sat them down early this year and I told them my plans about my future and everything, and they seemed to understand.
And I also went to Limpopo last year.
Yes. He did meet my family, and if you want to hear more about the story, we'll put the link on the description below. We did tell you, we did update you guys on our journey to Limpopo, and you should see our videos. They are done there, the videos of our trip to Limpopo.
Yeah.
And basically, overall, our family is accepting. They just one or two people in the family that still have to digest the whole thing, but it's not a big deal.
Um,
This is from Tabisile and Dombela.
Tabisile and Dombela. So,
Yeah, she asked us like a lot of questions, so we'll
okay, I'm just gonna
answer
read
one by one.
like
The whole
few,
thing.
a
No,
few.
just ask.
Oh, the whole thing.
No, just read the first one, then we answer it, then to the next.
Okay, what do you both like to do together? Going to the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the common thing that we like doing. Because even if you look at our videos, the thing that we do is
And
just
eating KFC.
because we love KFC. I think it's because it's affordable. But you know, the moment we start getting money, I don't think I'll still eat at KFC, guys. But at the moment, KFC is our favorite. So, what do you like the most about your partner? That goes to both of you.
Opening himself to me.
Yeah.
And very kind of loud.
And I like the fact that you're not loud. So basically, it's what do you call that law?
Complimentary.
Yes. Okay. Right, let's go fast. Right. I don't know if we finished answering that question. It was about how do we deal with distance. I think we did answer that. The fact that communication is key. We always communicate and we visit each other more often. We don't spend the whole month or weeks and weeks without seeing each other. So that's how we deal with distance. And the other question is from Shane.
Lewin.
Yeah, Shane Lewin. He says, do you think that South African truly recognize LGBTI rights? What is your take on Seven Dilan having their first gay kiss storyline recently?
Firstly, the black soapies have had gay storylines forever, and it's only now that's African shows that now kind of show up these storylines. Okay, fine. That is lovely, but it shows how progressive the Mhlawumbe generations and Uzalo etc. are compared to Seven Dilan. But anyways, not on that. South Africa has enforced LGBT rights. In actual fact, we have just came from what was this conference? ICC. Social Cohesion Conference.
Yeah.
But basically, in the Social Cohesion Conference, they were looking at all of the problems that the people in the LGBT were actually facing. This is a Ethekwini municipality. Basically, they want to use that soft data to actually help the municipality in getting better laws or enforcing things that are better for the LGBT people, so that the LGBT people can feel important within these spaces, can feel secured within these spaces. So yes, I do believe that South Africa does actually have a very strong LGBT rights campaign happening, but at the same time, the people on the ground who we actually interact with do not necessarily feel the same. Some people on the ground do not necessarily feel that the same, which then goes to the reasoning behind the perpetual violence behind violence towards the LGBT group of people, which is why that we had somebody being burned a few weeks ago, which is why we had somebody being killed a few months ago also. That is a negative, but that doesn't necessarily show give us the full sense of what South Africa is like. In the same way that the xenophobia, violence doesn't show the full view of the entire of the entire country.
Yeah,
So if you look at it in that way, a lot of people still will defend the LGBT rights because it is enforced in our constitution, and because we are taught this in school, and because it is something that is right and it is just. But obviously, some people who are probably outright religious and connected to some kind of religious organization, or kind of feel that they have the right to say or do whatever.
Now you can continue. All right, guys. That's it for today, and thank you for watching. And if you watched the video till the end, thank you so much. And yeah, please make sure to subscribe and like this video and share it. Just, you know, make us visible, guys. Just share the video. Bye.